Look at the materials in a modern, sustainable office space. You might assume the best, most innovative building products naturally win the largest contracts. But an exceptional product can hit an invisible barrier right at the border, for one simple reason: the buyer cannot verify what the manufacturer claims. Cross-border buyers face a severe practical limit. A developer in another country cannot personally fly out to inspect every factory floor. And an architect specifying components for a massive project certainly cannot investigate the complete supply chain of every single material they plan to use. Without independent, verifiable evidence, a genuinely sustainable product is indistinguishable from one supported mainly by persuasive communication and eco-friendly buzzwords. To understand the scale of this problem, we have to look at the life cycle of commercial buildings. Unlike the core structure, interiors are highly dynamic. They evolve several times in a building's life cycle due to renovations, reconfigurations, and maintenance. This chart tracks embodied carbon over time, showing the multiplier effect of interiors. It reveals that over 50 years, standard demolish and rebuild interior renovations multiply a building's initial carbon footprint by 4 to 5 times. Here, we see a direct comparison of a 10-year carbon impact. The bar charts highlight a physical engineering solution: modular, demountable interior systems that allow change without demolition. By avoiding future reconstruction, these systems deliver a 78% reduction in recurring carbon. But we run right back into our barrier. How does a developer thousands of miles away know these carbon savings are real? This gap is known as information asymmetry. It is the dangerous blind spot between what a seller knows about their materials and processes and what a buyer can actually prove on paper. To bridge this verification gap, markets rely on Type 1 eco-labels. In India, that exact tool is GreenPro. A Type 1 eco-label represents a rigorous, multi-criteria evaluation based on a product's entire life cycle. It converts a commercial statement into evidence that architects, consultants, and procurement teams can evaluate with confidence. This functions as trust infrastructure. Just as physical infrastructure, like ports, moves physical goods, trust infrastructure safely moves verified information across market boundaries. This infrastructure significantly lowers the verification burden for procurement teams. It creates a common, trusted language between the manufacturer and the global market. We can see exactly how this works with a manufacturer called IQUBX, who is leveraging this trust infrastructure to scale their interior systems internationally. This diagram breaks down their FTTE framework. It shows how they evaluate holistic project impacts by measuring 4 interlinked parameters: financial, temporal, environmental, and effort costs. This technical sheet displays their high-performance glass partitions. By securing over 80 GreenPro certifications, IQUBX translates highly complex engineering, like hitting STC 54+ sound insulation in a modular system, into universally understood evidence. This map graphic traces their scaling impact. Armed with third-party verified evidence, they can confidently pitch regional expansions into new, highly regulated markets like Ras Al Khaimah and the wider UAE. In global trade, a superior physical product is only half the equation. The verified label provides the essential infrastructure for actual market access. Historically, international procurement operated on a simple baseline. Technical performance, durability, and cost were the primary metrics a product needed to cross a border. That baseline has shifted. Today's global buyers, investors, and regulators are strictly accountable for carbon emissions, resource use, and traceability across their entire value chains. This shift turns independent environmental evidence into a mandatory prerequisite for institutional procurement, rather than a secondary feature. Technical performance gets a product to the door, but increasingly, verified sustainability is what determines if that product is allowed to enter the market. Green claims are the new currency of global trade, but a currency only functions when both sides of a transaction can independently trust its value. Type 1 eco-labels serve as the vital mint for this new currency. They provide the market access infrastructure, ensuring that the sustainable cities of our future are built on a foundation of verified truth.
Thank you for watching. As you've seen, sustainable innovation and GreenPro certification are helping IQUBX build trust, explore new markets, and expand globally. If you'd like to learn how sustainability can create export opportunities for your business, join our CII Green Pro webinar on 23rd July 2026, leading up to the Green Pro Summit 2026 in Pune on 30th and 31st July. Scan the QR code or use the link in the description to register. Join us at the webinar and meet us at the Green Pro Summit in Pune. See you there.